Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also, I still don't have yet the final results of our VIP group of Telegram. However, I have here the results of the free signals which we have sent across the week, and as you can see, thankfully EURUSDJPY signal has indeed hit the take profit level 1 of 50 pips of profit. Then another signal to sell the pound JPY signal, which also hit take profit level of 65 pips. And then I remember posting this one day alone we have made 115 pips of profit in our VIP group of Telegram. Then the day after, I believe, we have sent another signal to buy the pound AUD, and it already hit the take profit level of 20 pips. So again, I still don't have yet the final results of our VIP group of Telegram, but I really hope we did so well there in the signals. Of course, all of the results will be posted later in the free group, in the free channel on Telegram. And of course, don't forget, my friends, to join our free group of Telegram. This is of course the free group. You can join it through the link in the description below of this video, or you can just simply check the description below of this video to find the direct link to join directly and to be updated and receive these updates and free signals from Xtreme Trader. However, let's now begin our weekly analysis, and as usual we will start with the EURUSD. So now, what's next with this pair? Actually, this is of course the daily chart, and I would like to show you here something. So right now, based on the daily chart, what we can see here on the EURUSD is of course a broken level of a resistance trend line. Check this out. So right here, of course, we have a resistance trend line that indeed has recently been broken out from, and right now the market seems like it's going to continue the fall to retest the broken level and create a new supported trend line. Now, it's important to tell you something. Now, the normal behavior of the market is like that. When there is of course a downtrend like this, and of course a resistance trend line being broken out from, for example, the market will make a bullish breakout like this from this level of a resistance trend line. What happens usually is that the market will continue the rise till it reaches the strong key level of a resistance exactly at Fibonacci 61.8, and after that the market will start its journey to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line to create a new supported trend line, and after that it either might succeed to break out from that level, to continue the fall, or respect the same level and just make a bullish reversal. So let's see if this is happening exactly here with the EURUSD. Let me just now check the Fibonacci retracement and check this out. Sure enough, look at that. So right here we have of course the bullish breakout, the resistance trend line that has been respected all the way right here, and then we have here the bullish breakout which has reversed exactly at Fibonacci 61.8. And now the EURUSD is indeed gonna continue the fall to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line and create a new supported trend line. So that means that for the upcoming 5 days at least, we can expect a bearish reversal or a continuation in the fall till the market reach the same level of a resistance trend line. However, if we look at the left side as well, we can see here of course a key level of a support as well, right here on the left of course. And that tells us that the market most likely will continue the fall to respect the same level of a support. So we have already determined our take profit level, and that's going to be of course our take profit level at 1.079. Let's now see where exactly we can sell this pair. Let me just again draw the line here of the take profit level and delete the Fibonacci. Now we are back to the daily chart again. However, we have already determined that this is going to be our take profit level. So where exactly is the best level to start selling the pair? In my opinion, the best level will be of course right here when the market gonna be retesting the broken level of a resistance again right here at 1.095. So that level of a resistance has indeed been respected. However, it already became here as a support and then again as a new resistance, and the market just kept falling below that level. So that means that we can most likely resell the EURUSD exactly from there precisely, yes, at 1.096. We just have to wait for the market to rise to another 27 pips, and hopefully it will be respecting the same level of a resistance. Afterward, it will continue the fall toward our take profit level at 1.080, and that means that we are looking for around 155 pips profit from this signal. However, the safe zone in this case should not be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here exactly right like this, Let me just make sure it's correct. Just like that. Fantastic. Exactly. Oops. For around, let me just be sure. It's going to be for around 45 pips only against 153 pips of profit. That's everything, my friends, for the EURUSD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so now for the Pound USD, I would like to apply the same here as we can see. Let me just go to the weekly chart. So now, right now, what we have here is interesting because based on the weekly chart, we have here, of course, a broken level of a resistance. Let me just make sure it's accurate. Exactly just like that. Fantastic. So right here, of course, we have a broken level of a resistance. And right here, we can see that the last month, the Pound USD has actually respected that level and created already a support number 1. However, last week when the market made an attempt to create a second attempt of the support, it just simply broke out of it, and now we can see that the bearish candle has closed below that level of a support. Not only that, but even the current price action is promising is promising for the fall, and that tells us that the Pound USD most likely will continue the fall as well. Now, however, how far we can expect from this pair to continue the fall to? The answer lies again with the trend lines. So as we can see right here, of course, based on the weekly chart, we have another level of a broken resistance trend line, as we can see right here exactly. Here we have, of course, the bullish breakout, and then we already have with this tail a support trend line number 1, and that tells us that the Pound USD has a potential to continue the fall to create, of course, a second attempt of a support trend line number 2. So that means that the Pound USD still has around 140 pips to fall before reaching the take profit level, which has got to be right here, of course, at the lowest level of a support, exactly at 1.298. That was, of course, my friends, the bottom of the support exactly right here at this level at 1.299, which means the pair still has around 70 pips more to go. So where exactly right now we can resell the Pound USD? Let's now move to the daily chart. So right now, based on the daily chart, what we can see right here, of course, is a resistance. And let me just make sure it's accurate. Look at that right here exactly. This level of a resistance right here has indeed become already became a support, and then already became also as a resistance. So therefore, the Pound USD, since it's actually right now on a support zone, actually has a potential to make a pullback, and then it will continue the rise till it reach that level of a resistance, and afterward it will continue the fall toward our take profit level. So that means that we're looking for around 120 pips of profit with this signal. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame just to confirm this. And indeed, sure enough, this was indeed the strongest key level of a resistance, which is the nearest one to that bearish breakout candle happened right here exactly. And right here, of course, these 4 candles representing resistance number 1. So we can expect from the market to continue the rise to reach the same level and create a resistance number 2. And after that, hopefully, it will hit our take profit level at 1.299. So we have to wait for the market to rise to another 48 pips before we can start shorting it, targeting at least 120 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here at 1.316, ranges for around 48 pips only. That's everything, my friends, for the Pound USD. Let's now jump to the AUDUSD. Alright, so now let's go to the weekly chart and see something here interesting with the AUDUSD. So now what I can see right here based on the weekly chart is simply here a resistance trend line that indeed has been respected. Check this out. So right now, of course, what we have here is a resistance. Oops, 1 second. What happened to my pencil? A resistance trend line number 1, 2, and finally 3. And right here, of course, we have a very obvious fake breakout. The market has made a bullish breakout from that level and instantly has failed, and we have ended up the last 2 weeks with these 2 twin candles, and the last candle, of course, was a bearish one, indicates that the AUDUSD will surely continue the fall till it reach that level of support. Right now, I don't see any chance for this pair to rise at all. Most likely it will continue the fall sharply and very soon. Let's now move back to the daily chart. So here, based on the daily chart, I would like actually to resell the AUDUSD at the absolutely strongest level of a key resistance right here exactly at 0.678, which means we have to wait for the market to rise to another 38 pips. That level of a key resistance most likely is going to be respected again, and the market is actually expected to range for a few days maybe at that level of a resistance before finally continue the fall. And if that happens, that's going to be good news, because we will end up with a head and shoulders pattern, and hopefully that means that the AUDUSD will indeed gonna continue the fall. So I think it's a very straightforward signal. We don't actually have to analyze it deeper than that. However, the take profit level in this case shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support at 0.666, which means we are aiming around 127 pips of profit with this signal. However, the safe zone shouldn't also be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here exactly at 0.683, and that means that our safe zone will be ranging for around 48 pips only against 127 pips of profit. And that's everything, my friends, for the AUDUSD. Let's now move to the USDCAD. Now, the USDCAD is rising like there is no tomorrow, and it seems to me like the USDCAD will continue the rise till it reaches the highest level of a real resistance right here exactly at 1.383, and that means that the pair still has around 70 pips more to go. So, can we rebuy this pair again? The answer is absolutely yes, but first of all, we have to confirm if indeed the market will continue the rise. Now, from what I see right here on the daily chart, is of course a support trend line, as we can see, which indeed has been respected all the way. Check this out together. So right now here, of course, we can see a support trend line that indeed was respected multiple times. Then finally here we had one major fake breakout candle. The market has actually, did I say candle? I meant a pattern, sorry. The market has actually failed to create a single attempt of a resistance trend line, and instead just kept rising. And that means that the USDCAD has a potential to fall again, and with this strong bullish momentum, most likely it will be respecting the same level of that support trend line. So that tells us that we can actually rebuy the USDCAD after it falls to another around 30 pips. Now, where exactly is the best level to rebuy this pair? The answer lies on the 4-hour time frame. So right now, based on the 4-hour time frame, what we can see right here is, of course, the nearest level of a key support exactly just right there at 1.371. Check this out. So right here, of course, we have a strong key level of a support, which also became here a resistance for resistance number 1, and then a resistance number 2, and then finally the market made a bullish breakout from it. So therefore, since the market right now is actually on a resistance level, it has a potential that on Monday it will make a pullback, and most likely this level of a real support will be respected. But just to be sure, let's now scroll to the left side and check if 1.371 was indeed a strong key level of a support in the past. Just keep scrolling, and as you can see, it was a very strong key level of a resistance all the way. However, we are looking for a very strong key level of a support on the same level. Just keep scrolling right here, and because actually when we are on a support zone, sorry, on a resistance zone, all I can see is of course a support. I don't know what happened to me. Since we are actually on a resistance zone, all I can see right now is a resistance. But however, right here only we can see a strong key level of a support, which indicates that the market is indeed respecting that level. Sorry about that, of course, my friends. However, the market has a potential to make a pullback to another 44 pips, and we can buy the USDCAD exactly right from this level, targeting of course the resistance at 1.383, expecting 110 pips of profit. And in this case, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of the support right here exactly at 1.368. Ranges for around 30 pips only, and we can even make it a little bit more, just, you know, to give the candles a space to breathe if needed to. So therefore, 42 pips is going to be our safe zone, and 113 pips of profit. And that's going to be everything, my friends, for the USDCAD. Let's now move to the USDJPY, which has actually been a really good signal. Of course, this one, I have sent it last Wednesday, last midweek analysis video. The USDJPY signal has indeed reversed exactly at my given price of the buy at 147.7, and as we can see right now is running in around 140 pips of profit. Why did I keep it? Because we will just simply keep the same analysis from the last week. However, of course, we are going to rise our entry to be right here exactly at the next level of a support, exactly just right there at 148.3. Why? First of all, I would like to just rewrite the signal to be at 1.48.3. All right, so of course we will keep the same take profit level. Now, why am I going to buy exactly from here? Now, because of course we have here, of course, the real level of a resistance, as we can see, which indeed has been respected right here exactly. And remember, I'm right now on the daily chart. So a real level of a resistance, a fake breakout, and then another real level of a resistance. And right here, of course, we have the actual bullish breakout candle from that level of a real resistance. And the last two candles of Thursday and Friday shows right here a real level of a support. And that means that this is the real level of a support. So therefore, if the USDJPY will continue the rise, most likely it will actually retest the same level of a support right here exactly at 148.3, and after that will continue the rise most likely, because the market is actually right now on a strong bullish momentum. As you can see, even right here, based on the 4-hour time frame, we have inverted head and shoulders pattern has been completed. So most likely the USDJPY is indeed going to continue the rise, at least to reach the highest level of a resistance at 150.6. So that's the reason I'm keeping just the same signal from the last week, with a minor changes in the entry to be at 148.3. That's everything for the USDJPY. Let's now finally move to the USDCHF, which also was sent, as we can see, to buy from 0.856 on the last midweek analysis video, and this signal so far is being respected and activated, so far running in around 10 pips of profit. So far this signal is running well. I see absolutely no reason to change anything about it. As you can see here, the strong key level of a support is still being respected right here again. So this signal for me is still good, and we can expect from the market to continue the rise upon the pressure of that level of a real support being now respected. So that's just simply gonna be everything, my friends, for the weekly analysis, and I really hope it's gonna be a good week, and hopefully we all gonna make good profits with these signals. And again, of course, do not forget to join our free group of Telegram to receive any updates about these signals. And of course, you can receive up to 1 free signal every day. And if you want the best, you can actually join our VIP group of Telegram to receive up to 5 signals every day. So I hope I will see you guys there, and hopefully we will all make good profits together. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.